Hello everyone, hi. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Oh boy, today was a long day. But I'm here. And we're gonna keep working on this. Oh boy. Hi Superior, hi Parley, and hi guys. I hope you're all doing well. Chat, don't be mean. Don't be mean. Because I may sass you. And I can't be blamed. Okay, today was a long day, you agree? Thank you. Hi Hexamate, hi Slappy. Drink damn you? Okay, thank you, I got it. But yeah, you know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna keep working on this channel offline banner for the end of the stream. And I'm gonna keep adding your guys' suggestions, which you all redeemed. Which technically you can still add things, but you don't know what you clicked? Oh, that's great. I never know what I'm doing. So, welcome to the club, or if you're a long-standing member, keep up the good work. No. But anyway, I was gonna say, which technically you can still redeem, but I will say, like, please be nice to me, because as we get closer to the end, I want to be able to finish this, and there's less space, so just please be nice. Okay. You're here for your free spoon. Hi Zero Cool. Oh yeah, and free spoons will be provided. Hi Kiteman. We got another art stream. Oh, and the music today is Stray from Stray, the cat game where you jump around and you're a little cat in the apocalypse. We did play that on stream. This track isn't particularly, I mean, it's fine, but there's some other ones that I got like a whole mix, so as it gets going, there's some pretty good ones. It looks really good, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't need anything other than Jabba. Maybe I should just add 5 more Jabbas and call it a day. Hi Thogling, you're here for star star star. Alright. Should we take this and put it on something? Take this and put it on something? First. I see you. Take what and put it on what? What thing? Second, Jabba the Butt. The shadows on the plank letters are perfect. I'm glad you think so. Yeah, it almost makes me want to edit this part because this banner doesn't, like, in comparison, just looks kind of sad. But we'll keep thinking about it. Faffinwood? It is Faffinwood. Okay, but anyway, just to run down the things that we still need to add, / things that we have added. So we've added Gimli as the border. So that's done. We added Wolverine Fuckum, who's my original Elden Ring character. We added the Undertale dog. We added Jabba. We got the duck boat over here. This is a Boston duck boat. They're like cars that you can drive into the water and you pay and you take tours on them. We got the Taco Bell logo. That was redeemed. We have the swamp. That was redeemed. We have the Gone Faffin. So we still have to add a snake in this tree. We have to add Frog Detective behind the tree over here, which is from a game that we played. We have to add a different frog, a separate other frog. We can add some lily pads and a frog, I think. I'm just scrolling through the suggestions. Oh, the swamp was supposed to be steamy. So we gotta add some steam lines. Again, we'll do those at the end, but that is on the list. Chris Patrick, we have to add him. Circle Dog from Deadly Premonition. We have to add the Adventure Time snail. A swamp lobster. We have to add a hummingbird. Solaire. Oh god. Hi Alex. Hi Red Hood Venom and Mogsy. Hi guys. I'm not done yet. We have to add a bunny for Kevin. We have to add a man in a cowboy hat asking, "Are you winning, son?" We have to add a tiny black cat using the least number of pixels possible. A star emitting darkness for someone that you could probably guess. A rat wearing a tiny wizard hat. In the upper right corner, a gray wolf holding a rolled up marmalade recipe in its snout. Me with a pot on my head. Finn and Jake from Adventure Time. the Oblivion Pillar Crush, and that's it. That's the list. If that made anyone else anxious, you're not alone. We can fit everything. It's gonna be fine. You just keep fitting the things. What kind of maroon would want that? A star emitting darkness? Speaking of Boston, oh, it scrolled away, wait. Speaking of Boston, what's one thing that both a magician and a fisherman who are from Boston can say? Pick a cod, any cod. Got him. Taco Bell logo, who would want that? Tony? It was Tony. Bless you. Whoa, we got 2 sneezers. Frickle Frackles, bless you. Hello. And we got Hazel Carter. How am I? Bless you. I'm so stressed. But I'm good. Nice art. Thank you. I'm so stressed, but I'm okay. And I'm good, and I'm excited to draw more. So let's just... Okay, here's the thing. We have to add the old man in the cowboy hat saying, "Are you winning, son?" And everything else that I just listed, I think could be made fairly small. Like, I'm trying to think in my mind about how to fit everything, basically. The guy saying, "Are you winning, son?" He has to be big enough that you can read the words. I suppose it could be a really large speech bubble. Who should the son be? It's a good question. What's my age? Guess, if you want. I could just tell you. Solaire should be the son. We could have Wolverine Fuckum be the son. Hi, Scorpio Seb. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. More of the greatness. It's gonna be great. She's timeless, 16. Superior's 42. You were worried about those 2 things? Dude, I'm worried about all the things. Art classes, yes! Hi, Brandon. I'm not 16, Hazel Carter. I'm a little older. Your guess is 35? If you believe it, Hazel Carter, I'm actually 10 years older than your guess. Can you imagine that? How I looked 10 years ago? Surprisingly similar to now, I guess. In some ways. 18? You're working on the guild Discord art? Okay, I'm getting distracted. We have to draw. What should I do? I'm trying to think if there's any way to fit the guy saying, "Are you winning, son?" in a small way. Because we could make him really small and then just make the text big. I think either way, though, I have to start by writing out the "Are you winning, son?" so that we can see exactly how big it is, because we have to find a spot to fit it. Hazel Carter's content to keep guessing. 26? 28? I mean, I already revealed it, but I'll just, you know, I'm good with it. We can keep going. 27. Well, interesting guess. That's either closer or further from other guesses, potentially. No spoilers. Okay, let's add another layer here, and we'll go, "Are you winning, son?" The other thing is that the "Are you winning, son" is a meme. So we could base it off that, or we could go freestyle. But I want to look it up, because you might as well. I see this little bastard. Look at him. Okay, I can do this. I can adapt this. Hold on, I'm gonna just take a picture of it and import it so that you guys can see what I'm looking at. Because, you know, it's what you do, I guess. Okay, we're gonna bring it in. Where did it go? Hello? Oh god, I saved it. There. Here. There it is. There you go. Okay. just do RUW small sun emoji? We could. Was it your redeem? I'm scrolling. No, it was Celebramore. What's he holding? I don't know. Maybe it's his fist? I don't know. I don't know if the artist knows. An iron? I don't know. Looks like it's gonna be a lot of pixels actually. No, it'll be okay. Are you winning, son? Okay, let's just try writing that out and just see where we're at with it, and then we'll mess around and see if we wanna abbreviate it or what we wanna do. We're gonna maybe just mess around with it, but we'll see what happens. The other thing is that people are familiar with the meme. I'm trying to see if I can make the letters really small. We could make them bigger than this as well. The E is just really large. It's okay. All right, anyway, we'll keep messing with it. It doesn't need to be perfect on the first pass. Oh gosh. Okay. I'm like trying to do the math in my head to make it like look like a thing. Oh man, N? Okay. It's going okay. What is this little pixel? There's just a little pixel over here. D Cheeks! He's holding a coffee. There you go. Is that his fist punching the door open? That's what I was thinking. Hazel Carter, how forward of you. I don't know. I don't really have the I don't have the energy for that. So I'll just say Hazel Carter, you can either just take a chill pill or I'll have to just kick you out of here, and I don't really want to do that, but that's what I have energy for today, so that's the situation. But you're welcome to stay if you just chill. Okay, how do we want to put this? Because in the meme it's like this, like, comma sun. Oh, this is a weird chat today. You'll drop by some other time. Cheers. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Hello, Lalalian. I don't know how to say your name, but hi, I see you. I see you. Am I married? Maybe. I'll never tell. But yeah. To further answer an old question, absolutely not. No amount of determination could make you be mean to someone who sounds this exhausted. What part is that's not even a question? Worst part is that's not even a question. Weird chat today? When have we ever been normal? I'm married to you guys. Sup, shorty? Hi, Portal Prince. How do I make an S? S is another one of those that can't be small. Be small, S. I command you to be small. Oh, Hazel Carter, I tried. Okay. Everyone has a real high tolerance for fake accounts. You just instantly ban. Hi, Shinobi. You're probably right to do that. So, good on you. But how are you doing? Welcome. Okay. How do I make this smaller? I'm trying to make an S that's small. I could do all the letters capital. That's how it is in the meme. What if I just didn't connect the two parts of the S? What if I was just like, whatever? I feel like that's okay. Alright, and then we just need an N. Oh, and a question mark. Oh, of course the Y is gonna interfere with the question mark. Why are you gonna do this to me, huh? They're like all connected. Oh, you need the comma as well. Comma. There it is. Looks like a good S. Should we connect it? Because we could. Looks okay. Connected. You're a fake account? Hiya, Burnt. You're fake? Hi, John. Are you do the cha-cha? Who's doing the cha-cha? I'm not doing that. I feel like I need to get rid of... This E is so big. It's so tall. Could I interest you in being a smaller E? That's kind of smaller. I'm okay with this. Is everyone okay with this? I don't like that the question mark and the Y are interacting. I don't like it. Okay, I'm gonna move them. It's gonna take up more space. It's okay. Detective Moo, I jumped up a foot out of my chair when someone kicked in the door to my office with a bang. It was a smoking cowboy holding an iron who said, "Are you winning, son?" I was like, the door was unlocked, dude, and what's with the iron? It was an iron the entire time. Okay. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. This. And then this. And then get out of here. Okay. Okay, there we go. It says it. God, it's so large. How did it end up taking up that much space? Slide sun closer to the center? No, but look. The person who made this meme is a master of memes. I would never mess with the art. Okay, we're just gonna put it here? I don't know. It's there now. I don't have to follow any rules? Bro. What am I supposed to just fly to the moon right now? What do you mean? You never thought you'd see this side of me? You think I can just fly to the moon right now if I want? I don't have to follow any rules? Ever heard of gravity, bro? Ever heard of being stuck to the planet Earth by gravity? Bro. What? You guys can't fly to the moon? I mean, maybe one day, but at this specific moment, I cannot fly to the moon. And trust me, I've tried. I've tried. Alright, I'm gonna draw him as he appears. Which is shittily. No haters. No hating on this. It's just... That looks like a straw hat, not a cowboy hat. His doesn't really look that much better anyway. I kind of want to capture it better though. I feel like it's more... I have to just like... I don't know. Not try, but in a very specific kind of way that requires effort. It's weird. feel like I'm doing too much. Well, whatever. This one's for Morph. A straw hat would fit in the scene, though. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Although the redeem specifically says cowboy hat. This is good jumping to the moon music. Who out here is trying to just go to the moon? Anybody out here trying to go to the moon? I'll put a little dent. That will make it cowboyish. You? If you're trying to go to the moon, say, I hate mites. That could be fun. You have no interest in the moon? You have zero interest in the moon? I hate mites. Not with the mites again. Yes, with the mites again. I mean, I'm doing it for you, Slappy. What do you mean not with the mites again? You're the one with the spider mite problem. I didn't invent the mites. I didn't invite the mites into your tree. You sprayed your tree right before the stream? Well, good. Maybe you should spray it during the stream, too. Hi, Nicholas. Does the moon actually possess such strange powers, or is it all just lunacy? What the How dare you? The sky is gonna be way too big. I gotta, like, I don't know what. I gotta keep it in mind. Okay, hat. Boom. That's a hat. And then he's got a head. And he's like, here's my eyeballs. And then he's got this. Great, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. He has no mouth. That's a problem. Old man cowboy hat. He's gonna be like, oh wait a minute. I'm forgetting the most important rule of saving space, is that things can just come in from off screen unexplained. Spider tree mites? Oh no, we have to plague the beautiful tree with mites? I mean, it's been redeemed. Oh, damn it. I mean, I'll do it. Alright, this guy's... he looks like he's wearing like a wizard hat or something. Oh, no. Boom. Boom. Whoa, he looks crazy. And then he's got a cigar. I should just zoom in, but I won't. Yo, this looks sick. Thank you. It seemed topical. It is topical, you're right. You're right. I can't disagree. And it's about to get real topical on top of the tree, because it's gonna be like literally on the tree. So, how do I draw a cowboy hat at this scale? But it also has to look shitty. It's like a uniquely difficult problem. Because this just looks like a baseball hat. You know? Like, that doesn't look like shit. I guess I could put a brim, but then it looks like a fedora. I don't know, bro. Okay, I'm gonna put something on this side, and then there you go. He needs a cigar. They are tiny, so easy peasy. Ad, really? No, it's true. I'll just put some, like, little speckles. Annual gift man, Japanese Santa lives on the moon? Also, did I say hi to you, Boopert? I read your message, but did I say hi? That cigar doesn't really make sense. I'm gonna make this side of his face more... I don't know. I don't know what that accomplished. Let's just... There you go. I guess. I guess. I don't know. His head is weird. His head looks really weird. I don't know how to fix it. It's fun to clench a cigar in your teeth and yell, "God damn it," Or you could yell, "Are you winning, son?" Alright, he's gonna come in from the side like this. And he's holding... I already forget what you guys said. He's holding... something. You like how I'm struggling with a stick man and not with the top tier pixel art that came before it? A mug? Chocolate straws? No, somebody said what it was and it made sense, but now I don't remember what they said. It was something. I forget. I forget now. Okay. Coffee? Was it really a mug of coffee? This... Why is that not feeling like... right? Cigar made you think of chocolate straws? You don't know why? Hi, ad script. Fat cigar clenched between teeth. I mean, he's got it. You think it's supposed to be a cake or a present? He's trying to be a nice dad? I mean, you still think it's a slice of cake? Okay, we gotta zoom and enhance. Enhance. Go to A34. Zoom out. Go back to center. I don't know what the fuck this is. If movies teach us anything, which they do. What? It's that you can always zoom and enhance. Cigar's not fat enough? Left pan, oh my god. Oh my god, it's a line. It's the door handle? No, the door's open. Unless he ripped it off the door. This is the door here. Genuinely, do we know what it is? Somebody said it before and I thought it was really convincing. But maybe I just made that up. He fucked up the comic? The other job... His other job is ironing? I mean... Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? You ready? There. What is he holding? I don't know. I don't know what that is. He's holding the thing he's holding in the thing. It's the same thing. Obviously, look at it. It looks just like it. Now everyone else can be like, oh, what is that? You know? And I'll just be like, oh, it's, So anyway, what do you guys think about the new Elden Ring? Elden Ring 3? You know? And nobody will remember that I didn't answer it. Okay, that works. Do we want to move him? We could put him up more. Oh, I can't, because it gets cut off. Alright, let's put him right there. He's gonna go right there for now. We can always shuffle him around if we need to. It's a chocolate bar as a treat for his son. Bruh, Elden Ring 3? It's a small box holding the ashes of his other son. Damn, that's fucked up. You can't try to make what you said related. You like the characters that lean in from off screen? Right, me too. Okay, we got that one. Right. So I'm trying to pick the hardest ones also, because that they have to fit and everything. Chris Patrick. Circle Dog is going to be tricky because Circle Dog has to be big enough to understand what's happening. The other one that's tricky is Solaire because he is not super recognizable unless he's bigger. Me with the pot on my head, that's another one. That's not as recognizable. This is some chill music. I'm glad you like it. It's from Stray. Stray has some good music. Has no one requested a lusty Argonian maiden? Can that be what he's holding? Oh, yeah, there it is. There's the lusty Argonian maiden. Look at. Just zoom and enhance. There she is. That's her. That's what all the stories were about. Everybody, you know, those books. You can see why she inspired so many books. She just, I mean, wow. Like, damn. Like, can I show this on Twitch? You know? Like, ooh. Might get... She point as fuck. Look, dude. Pointy as fuck. Don't... Hey. You can't argue. You can't argue with her captivating ways because the books speak for themselves. Like, there wouldn't be so many books about her if she wasn't... Oh, we have to add the Oblivion Pillar Crush. Ah, God. Oh. Oh, that's gonna be bad. How do we add that? That's a move. That's a movie. That's video. That's video, you guys. That's video.
Farewell.
There, we can take a quick look. I'm watching it.
May you rest in peace.
I don't know. How do we add that? Just animate it, bro. Floor just has to go up. But at this point, you might need 2 pictures or frames, maybe connected with a portal or something. SIP. I mean, this software does let you do animations. Like, it has this animations thing with frames, and you can add frames and do that, but, like, literally, no. Like, we just need to finish, you know, one frame. We haven't even finished 1 frame. That's nifty. It is really nifty, and I love this software a lot. Hi, Enzym. Use the bus as the pillar and just add the guy. That's interesting. That's interesting. Oh, I have a better idea. Enzym, thank you. You triggered another idea. I'm yes-anding your idea. Okay, what if the boat is the pillar and he's already crushed? So we can just do a little Wizard of Oz bit where he's got his little feet sticking out. It's like the Wizard of Oz, like, there he is. You're lurking, hope you're all well. Thanks for the lurk, Tony. Hope you're doing good. Oh, one thing. Here's your Taco Bell logo. I hope it looks enough like Taco Bell's logo, but I tried my best. I wanted to make it small, and yeah. Hell yeah? Sweet. Okay. Just a dead man under the duck boat, nice. I think it works. Dead man not walking? What? Like Walking Dead? Okay, sweet. I think we can do that. That's fucked. Crushed by a Taco Bell duck boat? Hell of a way to go. Well, it's the Oblivion Pillar Crush, you know, it's like... What? Oh god, what does he say? Because he gets crushed and then the other guy says... What does the guard say? I forget now. Why am I forgetting? May you rest in peace. Yeah, and then he gets crushed.
Farewell.
Oh! Boopert's got it. Yeah, Boopert's got it. Ready?
May you rest in peace.
There we go. Okay, perfect. If I really wanted to be like extra credit, I would put the guard leaning down, but it's gonna take up a lot of space. I think I'm gonna have to put the legs sticking out this way, maybe? Because I want to put Circle Dog here. I think Circle Dog needs to go here. Maybe the legs can go here. Maybe I can put the legs here and there's still enough space. Okay, either way. Gotta get a new layer for Oblivion Pillar Crush. He's been a guy. Rip guy. Rip guy. Oh,
Farewell.
I was just gonna say, what color are his shoes? Oh, they're silver. Okay, it's like armor. Alright. That's... Okay,
May
that's...
you rest in peace.
That's good. That's gonna be a struggle because it's really hard to get things to look silver with pixel art because it's all about the way that the light interacts with the color, because metal is kind of just like gray. So that's good because it's a really small surface area to try to get like a shine to appear. So we'll figure it out. Okay, where do I actually want his legs to be? I think we can put one here and one here. Okay, I want it behind the dog, I think. He's gonna go like this, and then his leg has to have some thickness, but not a lot because it got squished. Or it's supposed to like pop up maybe because it's like squished, but it's still there. Oh man, this gray is making it really hard to see what I'm doing, so I might change it to a different color later because I can't see anything. Annoying Dog is now happy he has squished Oblivion Dude leg to gnaw on. It's just a little snack for him. Cause he's such a good dog. He can do that. You know? See, now this leg is so thick that the other one's gonna have to be big. Okay. So then I want the other leg to be here and go here. And then, but it's gotta be like truncated a little bit. Because I don't want it to come out too far. Okay, we got a foot. Oh no. Oh gosh, this is hard. It's gotta be over a little bit more. The thing is, the more over it is, the lower it implies that we were like lower down. I mean, higher up on the leg. Because it means that like the hip would be here as opposed to this just being like the feet. I don't know if that's making sense what I'm saying, but it is true, Dr. Sofiga. Oh, is it true, Dr. Sofiga, that you drew this in 2025? What am I on trial for exactly, huh? What am I on trial for? Having a free spirit? And drawing a duck boat? Is that so wrong? Can you honestly tell me that none of you have ever wanted to draw a duck boat and fly to the moon? Can you honestly tell me? It's my Senate confirmation hearing. I know I'm playing into it. Can every single person in this room look me in the eyes right now and tell me honestly that they never thought about flying to the moon and drawing a duck boat? And saying, I'm free and I don't care. I don't know. I don't know about the American spirit, okay? You're taking crazy pills? You love the moon? And I'll say something inspiring like, you can impeach me on this day. But you go home and you think about what I said. And you look yourself in the mirror and you'll know. And you'll know that there was some part of you that wanted to go to the moon. I dropped my pencil. Okay. That's supposed to be the bottom of a foot. I feel like this looks like something to me because I know what it's supposed to be, but I don't think it's gonna look like anything to anyone else. You can't come up with more Wolverineisms? You like how the inspiring thing I just was just about the inspiring thing that was never actually stated? You would research dirt on all the members and bring it up? Just steal the Braveheart speech, everyone does that? Would love to testify to the Senate and mess with them? You like how this framing implies the annoying dog killed this man? Whoa, what? I wasn't thinking that. I mean, maybe. Does this look like two legs to anyone else, or are they just like... No. Because to me it's super clear, but I feel like it could just be because I know what I'm trying to make it look like, and yeah, like I don't think it really looks... The reason I made the foot this shape is because it's supposed to look like armor, but I feel like it's gonna read better if it's like a normal shape. But then it's not clear that it's the... Well, it's not gonna be clear that it's the Oblivion guy, but I feel like it might be clear that it's like a medieval guy in armor. I feel like there's a better way to do this. I feel like it could be better. Okay, let me get this. What if I draw his blonde head sticking out instead? I could, but I think that it's like a little too gruesome, maybe? Like 2 arms out. But then we take up even more space because then we gotta go like arm, head. You know? I don't know. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I wanted to do it better. But my idea for that was, what? To make the armor more defined or something? Also, this dog is in the way. Get out of here. It's funny because it's just like the game where he's annoying. Okay. I'm gonna put a foot. Because the other thing is if you can see 2 feet, I think it's more clear. Because we can't always move the Undertale dog somewhere else. Okay, we gotta just have a leg happening. Isn't everyone Isn't everyone in Undertale? Oh, annoying? Damn, okay, you're just kidding. Sorry, Undertale fans. They're gonna be upset. Them as a collective. What am I doing? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what part of the leg. I don't know what part of the animal this is. I also don't know how armor is. See, this has like no motion to it at all. It's very stiff. Whoa, that doesn't look like anything. I don't... Get out of here. Okay. I mean, I could just make them bigger. That would help. It's just also gonna make it, like, take up a lot of space. Oh boy. I'm trying. Maybe I'm being too, like, perfectionist about it. It's possible. Where's the little bulb of light that indicates there's a dropped item on the corpse? The bulb of light? You were thinking about Dark Souls? Oh, okay. I was like, in Oblivion? Like, I don't know about that. Okay, then we got a foot. I don't know. I think, yeah, it's tricky because like they layer over each other and then it looks like nothing. Is the bottom of the foot darker? I don't know. I don't know if it would be or not. I guess it is now.
Farewell.
Oh boy. Is that to help me have like a reference? Hi, Gorble. What's a pixel? It's like a little square. That'd be weird in Oblivion where just about every enemy drops an item on death. Oh, right, if they all had a marker, yeah, it would get overcrowded. Because they're just, you know, there's too many of them. Okay. That looks like feet. We need to make it look like armor. And then we need to make it shiny. Okay, armor's like... Oh, it's also silver armor, so it's like kind of even lighter. Okay, let's do this. And then I want to make this slightly darker. And this. Okay, and then I want to add details. And an even lighter color. I seem to understand color well. Did I learn color theory in high school or something? You're surprised? Hi, Scorcher. I've learned color theory in like different classes at different points, which has definitely helped. I feel like the thing that has helped me the most is just making a lot of, not that I've made a lot of pixel art, but just making a lot of, well, I just said it again, making pixel art, because it really forces you to understand like how you can change the colors and how you can't, and what that's gonna do for the way that your thing looks. So I'm drawing like someone who understands painting. Oh, thank you. Okay, those are supposed to look like knee pads, and they're just gonna have to look like how they look like. And it's okay. And we're okay with it. And everyone's okay with it. And there you go. They look like knee pads, don't they? Hey, hi Moonlit Lark. Value is most important? Dude, value. You gotta get your value. Gotta get your value's worth. Let's make the, I want to add another, like, panel. A Gardic phone would be a cool idea. Gardic? Both of those stories give you the same feelings, except one's blue and the other's red. Walmart makes you feel welcome and Target makes you want to buy or something. I don't know. I don't really frequent either of them that much. Not that I wouldn't. Is that good to have the foot be like lighter? I don't know. Kind of not. I guess. You hear color theory, you make connection. You're not talking about advertising using color, manipulating the use of color for marketing? Ah, yes. I love manipulating the use of color for marketing. Not that I've ever done that. Okay, this needs to be... I think... Could the bottom of the foot just be like this now? It could, but I think it's too... I think it's better if it's darker. Yeah. Okay, so then we just need to highlight this a little bit. Okay. Okay, that's fine. You just torrent games and then play them on a burner PC? You just bin the PC after each game because of viruses? It's a way cheaper than buying games. There you go. Sorry, my neck is like really hurting me. It's stiff and stuff. Maybe your internet connection is bunk? It's bunk. You got Terraria for like $3 or something? Now that's value? Drink damn you? Thanks, Enzim. Gartic Phone is this famous drawing party multiplayer game? What? Never heard of it. Gartic. It sounds interesting. His legs are really stubby, but it's okay. Chat is, am I allowed to stretch without a redeem? Oh, well, Mogsy just redeemed it. So there you go, I'm saved. But yeah, my neck is like I can tell that it's on the verge of like tweaking.
Farewell.
Like I can tell it's like all up in there, like the muscles on either side are like, they're like, I'm gonna do it. No, I'm gonna do it. They're like looking at each other like, don't say anything. I'm gonna freak out. They're both like talking to each other back and forth, deciding like who's gonna tweak and I don't know. Okay. Anyway, I need to make this shiny. Okay, alright. I want to try, but I don't know if I can. So we're gonna try something out and we're gonna see if it works. And if it doesn't work, then we're just gonna not use it, and it's okay. And you're just gonna have to have faith in the process. Use Grimoire? You're tweaking? It's okay, stubby legs are cool, says a guy with stubby legs. See, I'm doing this for all the stubby legs out there. If you got a pair of stubby legs, say... No, you don't have to say anything, it's okay. Oh wait, no wait. Wait, everybody wait. I wanna, okay. No, why am I doing it like this? Do it like this. And then invert it. Okay, there we go. Now it's gonna be perfect. Okay, we're gonna go like this way. Is that where I want it? Yeah, that's fine. I don't know. I'll make the rules. Okay, so now I want to go... Is this too dark too fast? See, here's the thing, is that it might just muddy everything. It may not look like a sheen, it might just look like nothing makes sense anymore. Like, it kind of does look like a sheen, but it also does make it, like, kind of not make sense. So it kind of looks like both. It was more readable before? I know. I'm just thinking, because, well, so there's two questions. One, like, readable or not, and I think that it's not. But two is, like, does it look like a sheen? Because we can always try to mess with the location of it and see if it then works. I guess it's not also super necessary. I just feel like it doesn't look like metal. But there's probably ways to like cheat that. So let's try something. Like, I think there might be ways to just be like, it's shiny. Like, just add like little highlights or something. Don't comment on how that sounds incredibly suspicious. What sounds suspicious? That was genuinely a mistake? Not the Zoomer lingo again? Like doing weed or like saying crazy stuff? Are you asking me about saying that my neck is gonna be tweaked? Because my neck isn't gonna do drugs, it's just gonna have a muscle spasm and it's painful. That's all. Not very fun. Oh my god, what is this? Tex! Oh my god, hello! You're here for, well, this is the first time you're here for an art stream. We're making a channel offline banner for when I go offline, and we're doing it with everyone's suggestions. I told you about this, when you were in here last time anyways, but I'm just reiterating. But yeah, so I'm just adding everyone's things now. And we're working on... So somebody redeemed to add the Oblivion Pillar Crush. And so what we came up with as an adaptation of that is that the Oblivion Pillar Crush guy is getting crushed by the duck boat. And that's our, like, homage to the actual thing. Because that would be really hard to... / impossible to draw. Otherwise. Okay, let's see. How does the Undertale dog fit in? Oh, perfectly. Alright, let's just leave the sheen for later. Or never, and it's okay. The guy's crushed. And he's there. And we know he's an Oblivion guy. In our heart. And that's okay. Let's see. Is there anything else that's going to be tricky to add? I think we can try to add the, circle dog. I want to put that like here, and I think that that's going to be difficult to do, so we can try to do it. Again, another thing that's defined by its motion. By the way, you have some news. In the last few months you've been volunteering at a duck sanctuary. Have you really? I hope that that's real. That's so exciting. Oh my god, good for you. Duck sanctuary? I love it. We know it's most likely annoying dog to blame for the incident. Maybe. A danctuary? That's so much fun. Okay, Circle Dog is a Doberman. So he's brown. He's like dark brown. I don't know. Because they're like brown, black. You go in every Thursday and water and feed the ducks? There's 400 birds, 300 of them are ducks? Oh my god. Whoa. That's so crazy. That's amazing. Yo, good for you. That is awesome. Congratulations. Oh my god, my neck. It's messed up. You really enjoyed it? That's so exciting. How did you find out about that? How did you get involved? Okay, Circle Dog. The way to make him look like he's circling is to... got to be curved. See, the problem is... Okay, we can move him later. He's covering up our guy, so it's not gonna... It's fine, it's fine. Wait, Dobermans don't really have tails. They're usually, like, clipped. Okay, okay. How do we make them... Oh, they have pointy ears as well. Or clipped ears? Do they grow when you water them? Oh, the ducks? Good question, good question. When you were smoking dank this morning, a couple of ducks flew by? Oh, that's cool. That's not the same kind of sanctuary. That's so exciting about the ducks. I need to look up a picture of the dog. Premonition wild dog. Why is it just showing me the Dalmatian? Mad dog? Mad wild dog? No, he's like a Doberman, I thought. Deadly premonition. Circle dog. That didn't do anything. That didn't work. Deadly premonition dog. I don't know. You know, I mean, there's some pictures. It's just not, well, not helpful at all, really. Okay. That's okay. The W is new. Got the W. Good job, King. Passed the boof mang. Whoa. I don't know what's happening. I want to go back to talking about the duck sanctuary. Maybe we could put the head over here? See, the thing is, okay, I feel like everything will read better if I put the head at the top, but you guys, like, pointed out that if I do that, it looks like a guy hunched over with his dick. So I'm like, okay. So then the head has to go at the bottom. Which is fine. Hi, Steven. Hello, how are you? Welcome. Alright, we just gotta make it look like a dog, you know? I have a dog right there. It just has to look like a dog. Stop partaking in the devil's lettuce chat. You'll never get hired at the duck sanctuary this way. You don't remember this exchange? I'm not in the rotation. L? I'm okay with it. It's fine with me. This just looks like a man. There's this one really mean gray duck called Artie with a long neck. You don't know the names of all the breeds yet. And he bites the crap out of you, literally relentless, and you're like, I'm trying to feed you? No! Oh my god, Artie bites you? No! No, Artie. Aww. I can't believe it. Aw, he bites you. Artie's just trying to make friends. He's a biter. That white dog looks like Cherry. It's the Undertale dog. But yeah, it does look like Cherry. Cherry's like white and fluffy and cute. Also, don't mind Jabba the Hutt in the bottom while I'm drawing this. Don't worry about him. We could make the dog bigger. Okay. Why are ducks more aggressive than birds from the bird of prey sanctuary you worked at? I don't know. You know what? Okay, you know what actually I think it is? You're here for Jabba? Well, there he is. You're gonna get your fill. My thought with the aggressiveness of birds, I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass. I'm not an ecologist. Okay, I don't know about birds, but my thought is that it's like birds that like live in societies, like communities, like ducks. They have to deal with each other more, so they have more like social behaviors such as like bullying and being nasty. Where like, I don't know, like the birds that live by themselves, maybe they don't need to. I mean, like sometimes they gotta be nasty to like predators and stuff. But they don't need to be nasty to like everybody all the time who's like benign people who are trying to feed them, you know? But like social birds have to be nasty because they have to like have a pecking order and stuff. I don't know. You learned a new joke, wanna hear? I'm scared. I wanna hear, but I'm scared. But sure. Trying to add a second ear. It may not be possible. One ear? Did you ever hear the news about the Italian chef? Okay, no. No. You already know the punchline? Okay. Some ducks are really nice. They all have their different behaviors. The nicest ducks are definitely the ones that came into the sanctuary at birth. The news about the Italian chef, he passed away. Oh, like pasta away? He passed away? He passed away? I don't know. He passed away. Oh dear God, that's bad. Boo, he passed away. I feel like you have to have a certain accent for it to just flow naturally. Like you have to be someone who says, in the past. In the past, when dogs were invented, they didn't have rubber, so they made their noses out of glue. You know? You have to be like somebody who talks like that. I don't think there's a way to do a second ear. If the dog was like a floppy ear dog, I think maybe, or if the head was at a different angle, but I think we have to just settle with one ear. Sorry, dog. Just know that your other ear is back there. I just can't draw it. Here, I'm gonna take this pink. There we go. I guess. You've seen Tired Sophiga, but you can really feel the exhaustion this time. No. I mean, it's a fair comment. It makes me feel bad. That British accent. You know, sometimes you gotta just do it, I guess. No, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not bringing the heat today. You didn't mean it in a bad way? No, I know. It's just, it makes me feel bad. Because I try to, no matter what, like, bring my A game to the stream. And, like, I don't want to come here and be like, I'm tired and I'm this and that. Like, I feel like I want to entertain you guys and make it fun. Chill vibes. You know? Get out of here. Okay. You always love it when people tell you look tired. That's great. But I feel bad when I'm like a little bit not at the top of my game. But I didn't want to cancel the stream, so I was like, you know what? It's what we're gonna do. just do our thing that we do. Oh boy. I'm trying to give this dog a leg. It's difficult. Bring your A game to the stream when? Oh my god, no. Chug caffeine? I actually don't drink caffeine. I look vibrant. Thanks, Darkstar. Thank you. To be fair, you had no idea I don't look tired. Thanks. I'll take it. And that's, yeah. Yeah, what are you talking about, Superior? I don't look tired. Not that it matters, really. I look monochromatic. Hi, Yev. No. This isn't helping you guys. Ah, anonymous gifter. Oh, we gifted us up to Yev. Thank you. Thank you, anonymous gifter. I don't know who this person is, but it's exciting. It's like a mystery. Okay, we got some legs. The pale streamer? Okay, that's not unusual. That's just always how I am. Okay, the dog it's dogging. The waist might end up being really thin just because of how it like twists. Just because I don't want to lose the circleness of it. You turn the stream down to 1060p so I look better? You know what? You're a real one. Thank you. Thank you. Can everybody just turn it down to... Hey, you know what? Turn it down to 160p. We're making pixel art anyway. That actually does illustrate circling. Thank you. Okay. Listen, I might be tired and shit, but like, I know what I'm doing. Kind of. I can draw a dog circling. Here's the thing, the leg has to go behind. It kind of looks like he's like doing a flip. I could put on an animal filter, something that makes me look like a goose. You guys have turned this into something about her appearance. You started it, Superior. You and your, wait, what was the thing that we were complaining? There were so many things that I was like blaming you for. I now don't remember any of them. I wanted to like bring up something. Is that Boba Fett? This? Yeah, you know, after he let himself go. You know what you're doing? Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Okay. Don't question my shit. After he let himself go? Yeah. I was just thinking when I said that, that's such a weird phrase. Like, let yourself go? Like, it makes sense. It's just kind of interesting. I don't know. Just like, he really let himself go. I don't know. It's just a weird one. For some reason, it's striking me weirdly today. Okay, we need to finish this leg. It just has to go behind the head, which is kind of weird. And then we needed to have another leg. It's like even darker. An even darker leg? This is getting confusing. You definitely wouldn't assume the proper meaning if you heard it for the first time. Let it go. Oh, hashtag frozen. You're surprised you don't get blamed more? What, you, Kiteman? You don't think this dog has healthy vertebrae? You don't have healthy vertebrae. Why don't you check your own vertebrae? I'm not defensive. It's a cartilage dog. Don't worry about the vertebrae. Okay, here's the thing. I'm thinking, because I want to add the second back leg. But I think maybe we can crunch up this leg more and then the other one can come down so that it's more clear. We can also extend the body a little bit. That will give us more space to make it a full leg. It's just that that's gonna make it look extra weird. Which is fine. It's just a thing. Like this. So then it's... I mean, it's okay. He's running. It's why he's all stretched out. Not because he's stretched out. You're tired typing is something this, no typos, just bizarre and forget grammar while forgetting words. Super strange. What? You don't watch streams if you're tired, to be honest? Your tired typing is something. No typos, just bizarre and forgotten grammar while forgetting words. I see. Your spine has metal attached to it, it's not a joke? I believe it. There's a lot of metal involved in surgeries that involve your bones. It's very common. And very effective. So, I believe you. Okay, here's the thing, because I want to draw this leg like coming forward, but I don't really want it to interact with the nose. I think it looks strange. So he could be just in a different part of his stepping. So his leg is like kicked out. Because they do that. It's kicked out. Okay, and then we just have to draw the other leg. The correct version of that sentence is, my tired typing is something like this. No typos, just bizarre, and I forget both grammar and words. Super strange. I see. So we maybe got a demonstration, even though you didn't intend for that. Maybe I should... Yeah, I'm gonna keep the rules consistent. As far as what's the back leg. Because I think I can do it now and it's okay. Damn, what is this song? It's so sad. That doesn't read very well. I mean, we could have them both kicking out, I guess. That looks really silly. I feel like we have to have one, like, up. Like, crunched up. I don't know. Silly circle dog, that's pretty good. I mean, I'll take it. I'm working it out. Because we could also do like that. What the f- Oh. I could do that. Then... I don't know. I'm thinking. Guys, what's your favorite K-pop banger? I don't actually know. Also, I haven't done anything with this tail yet. If he had a big dog tail, he would look more like a dog, but the dog I don't think actually does have a tail. So I think we have to just give him like a stubby tail. The other thing I'm thinking is that I think I can actually move this closer. Maybe not that close. Yeah, like that. And just don't worry about it. There you go. Get out of here. He's dogging. He's totally a circle. Oh. How many tails do dogs usually have? I don't know. 9. You like the group chat? Dog, honestly, you're really vibing with new jeans? Banger as in sauce? You're partial to Cumberland? Oh, as far as K-pop bangers? I don't know. I don't know much about it. I don't know much about much. I'm gonna make this darker so that I can shade the body a little bit and it'll be not too similar. I'm debating if the leg needs shading. I don't know, I guess. Everybody needs a little shading now and again. Let's add a little dog snout, maybe? And like a little bit there? Yeah, okay. We can add a little shading there. Okay. And then we can do a little highlighting. Just a little. That's too subtle. Did I do this whole thing today? No. No, I did not. Luckily, no. That would have been crazy. We've been working on this for three streams, so this will be the 4th. But it is based on your guys' requests, which is fun. Okay. I think that's fine. Dude, it's Circle Dog. The only thing that we haven't done that's Circle Dog-esque is that this dog is solidly brown and doesn't have like black on it. Ah! Detective Mo, right after the ironing cowboy left, a mysterious dog wandered in through my damaged door. It ran in a circle for 45 minutes until it dropped from fatigue after I told it that it didn't look tired. What, huh? After I told it that it didn't look tired, it got back up and circled some more. Is Circle Dog an established character? You're unfamiliar? You're unfamiliar? Circle Dog is an established character. So when I was playing Deadly Premonition, I found this dog. So basically, my car blew up because I blew it up. And then I was stranded having to walk to the next quest location. You've yet to see your request. You have to redeem it, Tex. But also, maybe pick a different request than you with a knife to my neck. I think that's what it was. But you didn't redeem it. Official requests only. Hi, Captain Commander. I will get back to the Deadly Premonition story. I don't know about much is like what ancient Greek philosopher Socrates said. The only thing that I know for certain is that I know nothing. Philosophical, Philosophiga. There you go. What was I gonna say? Right, Deadly Premonition. So basically, I blew up my car, and then I had to walk to a destination that you're supposed to drive to, so it took forever. And I was really slow, I think, because I was, like, limping. How do you redeem? It's in the, it's like a channel point redeem. And you can type in what you want. But there are limits. If you have me stabbing me in the neck, we might have to find a creative way to include that is less horrible. So, just be warned. Anyway, so on the way walking to the next quest location, I found this Doberman dog that was just circling. It was just walking in it, running in an endless circle. And, yeah. So that's it. We like shot it a couple times to like see if it would stop, but then it didn't, so it became like more of a meme. I don't know. You love running in circles? It's great. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, should we make part of the body black? Because it should be, technically, or should we not? I think it will not read as well, honestly. So I think that might be a reason not to do it, but we could give him like a spot or something. Give him like a patch. I think it's gonna be confusing. I don't think it's worth doing, and we all know what it is. The bullet empowered it. Glad I didn't hurt it. Well, I didn't want to hurt it, but I just wanted to see if it would like stop being broken. So. Socrates, the one that got murdered by a Roman soldier. That might have been Cicero. I don't know. Okay, either way, that's Circle Dog. I think we can put him over here. A little bit more. Maybe more here? I wanted him to be with the Undertale dog, but this is an okay spot. It gives us more space to add something else. He doesn't have a shadow also. Maybe I'll do one pass later on where I put shadows for stuff, so I don't have to have like a million layers. Just for that. For each thing. Okay, Circle Dog. Alright, let's go through the list. Talk about logo, check. Snake. We have to add a snake in a tree. Oh god. Okay. We have to put a snake in this tree. You peed, so therefore you are bladder. Okay. Socrates had a trial. He was sentenced to death and he drank poison? Jeez. That's disturbing. People hated him. Oh my god, Tex, no! Okay, since I can't have the knife, how about just hands around your throat? I mean, I feel like the knife is almost better? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, that's somehow worse? Yeah, isn't it? Like, that's less lethal, but it's somehow, like, more hateful, I think. I guess. Which is, like, maybe the point, but, like, oh my god. Oh god, okay, here's my only thought. Both are pretty visceral. It is. It is visceral. Here's my thinking, is that technically, what is this? Why are you here? See, this is the problem, is when stuff ends up on like a layer that you don't know what it is and it's just there. Oh, it's on the Wolverine layer somewhere. Get out of here, little dot. So there's also this dot up here. I don't know what it is either. This one. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, somebody wanted me to add my profile picture of me with a pot on my head. So potentially I could add to that Tex stabbing / choking me, I guess. It's always an option. Which is cool. For me. That someone was you, and please don't. Well, because otherwise I have to draw 2 of me. One of which is getting choked or stabbed. Holding a knife is funny, but choking is battery in action. I don't know if either one is funny. Draw me abstract? But it has to read at least a little bit. You're starting to think we've made some mistakes in some places? You personally prefer stabbing? I think... Okay, I think I have a way to make it less bad with the knife. So, I'm gonna try that. But that's also not the next thing I'm gonna draw, I think. So, I want to just, like, knock out some easier ones, I think. So, like, the snake in the tree, I think that should be pretty easy to do. Because it's just a snake in a tree, and I know how to draw that. Snake in tree. Jesus Christ was stabbed by a Roman soldier with a spear while on the cross. The spear of destiny. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna read the rest of that, Captain Commander, and I think that's fine. Somehow you can only imagine Tex as holding a candy cane. You think you have some somewhere? Oh, do you? Oh, that's interesting then. I mean, we could always swap out the knife for a candy cane. My plan was just to draw me and then have Tex like in a really small cartoony form with like a tiny knife that looks like a toy knife so that it's like not horrifying and terrible. But we could swap it out for a candy cane. I'm just thinking if I want to have the snake in the tree be Gimli or just a snake. We can have it be Gimli. He's already in the picture, but he can be in the picture more. Oh, okay. What color do I want to choose for the base color for this? Maybe this? Maybe? Maybe a white? You don't think Tex would accept that? What, a candy cane? You're right. Chat has a lot of things happening today. You feel like things didn't used to be like this? Maybe you just didn't notice because you didn't care before? Oh, damn, okay. Stretch redeem? Okay. Chat's cranky and needs a nap. Sometimes I think it's like my energy, like if I'm not keeping the vibes up, you guys end up getting crankier. I don't know. You have to go to bed. Sweet dreams, all sweet dreams, Thogling. Rest well. Neck is looking ouch. You're not sure if it's the king where stretching helps or makes it worse. Yeah, it's okay. It's honestly, I think I need to stop moving it and messing with it because it's gonna just make it more angry and upset. I just like have in my mind, I'm like, maybe if I just move it, it'll stop hurting. But I don't think that's true. Okay, snake in a tree. We can do that. Chat is stupid as usual. You see no difference between chat today and any other day? Thank you, Slappy. You're keeping me on the rails here, and I appreciate it. Okay, if we want to have this be Gimli, we could have his head hanging down. We could have his... You know what? Yeah, let's have his head... I was thinking it'd be funny if he was like going into this hole. Imagine being part of the chat. Yev said as he was part of the chat. Sometimes your neck pains last a long time because you keep stretching. Yeah, it's like it's tough because the reason it hurts is because I don't move enough and like have weak muscles in my neck. But at the same time, like once it's already like flaring up, I feel like the inflammation just makes it more painful, so then like moving it more, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna change this to a different color so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. For all you know, AI is being trained on this chat. That explains AI, why it's bad. Okay, if we have him going like this and then down, we could also have him just lounging in the tree. That's kind of fun. If I have him lounging in the tree though, where's his head gonna be? His head could be... here, but then... you understand you're just a bit concerned? Hope it's better fast. Oh, it's been like off and on bad for many years, so it's okay. It's just like crunchy in there. Like when I like move, I can hear it in my ears like crunching. I don't know what's crunching exactly. You have the exact same thing? Yeah, right? Like where you move and you can just hear little things in the back, like it's just little things. Just little things in there. The analogy that I used to use is that like my neck is basically like somebody just dropped a bunch of loose change in there. Do you even have cartilage between the vertebrae? Right? No, you must. People who complain about chat are the worst part about chat, invariably. I think we're all just vibing. I don't know. I think it's okay. The conversation just moved in that direction. So Figa, me and you gotta hit the gym. Bro. Right? I hate working out. And I'm a scientist, okay, in health. I know how good it would be for me. Like, both quality and quantity of life, I know. And I hate working out so much. I find it so, like, I don't know. It just makes me unhappy to think about. It makes me unhappy while I'm doing it. I'm unhappy afterward. The only thing that I like about it is that I get to be like, at least I'm doing it. But that's not very motivating. So I eventually stop. So I've been trying to find something that I actually like doing, because then I'll be like, I want to do this because I like doing it. Bonus is that it's good for me. But I don't know. I need a fun sport. Yeah. Yeah, I need also the time to do a fun sport. Martial arts? So yeah, that was good for me when I was doing jujitsu. That was really good, because that's a good workout and that was fun. But 1, it's expensive. 2, it's the time commitment. And 3, like, fighting... Not always, but fighting I feel like can be emotional. And, like, emotionally difficult. I'm trying to think about how I want to draw this snake. So that was another thing about it. You hate fighting? So exhausting? I know jujitsu? A little bit. I took some classes for a time. Personally, I think I have like a knack for fighting, like physical fighting. Like I think I'm good spatially, and I know how like people's like joints work, so I know how to like, at least in jujitsu, there's a lot of like exploiting people's weight and joints and like angles to try to get shit to happen. So I think like that part of it I'm good at. And I'm pretty flexible, which helps a lot. Because it's like hard for people to... Because a lot of jujitsu is like forcing people to tap out of the fight because you like bend their joints the wrong way, so they like have to tap out. Not that you actually like hurt them, but you basically have them in a position where they have to forfeit the fight because whatever, you could bend their joint the wrong way theoretically, not that you would. But I'm pretty flexible, so I can like wiggle out of most things. fencing. Tex, watch out. You always said I'm scrappy. Yeah, I have like wiry strength as well. Like my mom is always like, you're like Gollum, like you have like wiry strength. Which I'm like, thanks, Mom. I'm still trying to figure out where I want to put the head of this snake. That's a nice thing for a mom to say. Damn, your mom said that. My mom doesn't. Yeah, she just like. She could just be kind of savage like that. Like, she just kind of. Like, it's not even in a mean way. She's just like. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, well, I want to put like. I want to put like part of the body here. The meanest things that have ever been said to you come from your mom. I feel like your mom has the right, not your mom specifically, but like a mom has the right, because like that bitch knows all your secrets, okay? Like even though like not literally, but just like I feel like just the fact that she like raised you when you were little and like you were born and stuff, like just that whole process and like cleaning your diapers and things, like she just knows. She knows things that you don't even know. So I feel like it's okay. If she wants to call you Gollum, it's okay. Your mom gogged them. They literally created your weak spots. I guess. Moms know exactly where to hit you. I hope that your moms don't do that. Oh, but yeah. You know what? How about this? The camp counselor was right. Whoa! That's messed up, bro. That's not okay. Parlian shared that story in confidence. You're sorry. You just felt something come over you? Dude. Bro, how could you? How could you do this to us? Okay. We can have him just like wrapping around the tree. It's okay. It's okay to have a snake wrap around a tree, you know? Nobody's gotta be none the wiser either. I'm trying to remember how I do his like little head. I'm forgetting. Fuck them fish. She would say something like, stop talking about the animals out loud, you're embarrassing me. Whoa. You need to gamify working out? Yeah, I don't know. I maybe there's a way that I could make like the gym work for me. I just don't feel like I could. I think I have to like find something else. Step up your Snapple facts? Whoa. Coming after us with the Snapple facts. Okay. That's how I draw Gimli. Gimli's head. I feel like it looks the best when it's like coming down like this. Gimli sprite sheet asset reveal? Yeah. It's 9 and then 2 eyes. Okay. Okay, so then maybe he should... Okay, so we're gonna have the tail come up this way. And that's just fine. He'll often, like, curl his tail. Like, right at the very end, he just curls it up. I just don't want it to touch the winning thing. I could always move it a little. Ah, no. Okay. No, I like it better where it was. It's more natural. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Okay, that's fine. So he goes here, here, down. And then he's gonna be like, hey, hey, bro. Like this. I don't know. He always has his head in like weird ways. He always just like picks these really weird poses. Like he'll just like go in the air and like slither and then just like stay. It's just, I don't know. It looks like unrealistic. Okay. Let me think. Do I want this? Maybe? Imagine being realistic. It's hard to imagine. Problem with the gym is having to put up with other people. That's always true. Yeah, that's another reason I don't like the gym. Cause I don't want to talk to other people. I don't want people like looking at me. I don't want people to like just in any capacity. Like it just, I don't know. Like I can deal with it. I just don't like it. You hate other people? You try to work out regularly and you kind of do, but lots of days your tummy hurts or you're too tired and you miss a lot of days. I feel like that's okay. You know, like as long as you come back to it, it's okay. Plus, I don't even do it, so I'm not gonna judge you. You can wear baggy clothes, like super baggy hoodie and sweatpants. No, totally. And like that's I just mean like just like being around people in general. But also like I feel like no matter what, like you could still get bothered. It doesn't really matter what you're wearing. Gotta head out. Take care, y'all. Keep up the cool pixel art. Thanks for hanging out, Boopert. Have a good rest of your day. Okay, hold on. I need to make a neck shape. I need this also to get away. Okay, there, perfect. Perfect, it makes sense. Just none of the neck shapes were making sense. Oh, that's too straight now. God damn it. I hate when that happens in pixel art, when things come out too straight and too perfect and then it like messes everything up. Now it's like too just that's so annoying. Like see how it just looks too like you just cycle everywhere? I mean that's great. Like the best is if you can incorporate the working out like into your life, you know? Then you're golden. Then you're like winning. Son. But yeah. Okay. The neck has to remain thin. Because the end of Gimli's neck is really thin. Okay, whatever. It just looks weird. I don't know why I can't get like a good feel for it right now. I feel like usually it's not a big deal. It doesn't really matter what shape it is anyway. I'm just like not able to get a vibe on it. Frackles, you're not supposed to do that? Nothing? Nothing what? Nothing? They said give that statue a big bottom? What statue? What did the Greeks say? Gymnasium translates to something like exercise or dance naked? That sounds fun. I do like dancing too. So like that's a good workout. I'm just not, I don't dance in any like official capacity. Frackles went streaking? Why is there no squid in this art? Hi Legacy Squid. Well, if you want there to be a squid, you can redeem and add it. And then I have to add a squid. By law. So I'm just saying. They want to go to the club? Squid? Alright, you got it. Okay. See, now it looks too perfect. I don't know what. I don't know. I don't know why this part is taking so long. It shouldn't really. Okay, it's fine. Alright. Where we work hard and play harder? A club in this economy? You better not spiral into Zoomer lingo. Olympics also used to be naked. You know, I feel like nudity is like way too big of a deal societally. Like, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like, obviously there needs to be like limits on it, but I also kind of feel like taking so long because I'm half asleep. I got rights to be half asleep. Most people should wear clothes. No, I agree. I don't think like clothes have no purpose and people should always be naked and whatever. I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of like this big deal. And I don't know. Like, it's all, everybody has body parts and it's just body parts. I don't know. I just feel like it's like, okay. I get that it makes people feel weird. So like, I don't think people should be around it if it makes them feel weird. But I also think like, no male nudity? That is not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like, okay, for example, like I spend a lot of time in a hospital and around medical people, and what you like do in medicine, and that's the environment of it, and like it's for a purpose. So I'm not saying that like in medicine people are just like, who cares, but you know, it's for a purpose. But like people's body parts like are exposed for different reasons, because you're doing an exam, you're doing a procedure, whatever, and like it's just not a big deal. I don't know, like that's what you kind of learn, is that it actually isn't that big of a deal, and that like everybody has body parts and it's like, it's okay. I don't know. You would never work nude in a hospital? What happens if you sleep with a scalpel? Agreed. I'm not saying working, I'm just saying you slip with a scalpel? Objectify the body parts in a scientific context? Okay, the people working aren't nude? No, they're not. I don't know. I just feel like people act like it's a really big deal. And it is, and like there's a total purpose for clothing and like privacy and boundaries and like 100%. And like people that just like violate those boundaries, like that's not cool, that's not okay. I'm not saying that's not a big deal, because the violation is the part that's a big deal, like, and I'm not saying that doesn't matter. I'm just saying like culturally, I think there's too much stock put into it. Like I think ultimately I feel like people would be better off if it wasn't such a thing. Yeah, less like let's be naked and more like it's just a butt, get over it. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Yeah, exactly. It's like that's a butt. Everybody has a butt. It's okay. It's fine. You own a scalpel and yeah, you would not sleep with it? Yeah, no, don't do that. Scalpel safety is real and it's good. And yeah. Can you get arrested for public indecency if people see you naked through your living room window? I think it would depend. I probably depends on your like state and like where your window is and stuff. I also think that like probably your local police would just be like, hey, could you not? And they wouldn't arrest you. They'd just be like, we got some complaints. Like, can you please close the curtain or whatever? But I don't know. They might get all up in arms about it. He was medically diagnosed. What happened? Depends on what you're doing. You do decoupage art sometimes? Why do you own a scalpel? Oh no, I mean like scalpels, like X-Acto knives they're very useful for arts. They're a good tool to have. Okay, I'm kind of like guessing at where this stuff should go. Maybe it needs to be like this? 'Cause he does have a stripe. This track is wild? Yeah, it is wild. You're just watching TV with your pecker out. Don't do sex things during early morning when school stuff is happening. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying people shouldn't like close their windows and like be indecent. I just think like I don't know. Like there's certain parts of the world where like if it's like, you know, if everybody's like at the beach and you need to change from your clothes into your bathing suit, like you kind of just like go so that you're like sort of out of people's view and then you just change and it's like fine. You know what I mean? Like it's not, it's okay. And I feel like there's definitely places in the US where that would be like, oh my God, can you believe that that her butt exists? And it's like, yeah, yes, actually, yeah, yep. I don't know. You're never nude, you bathe clothes, Ned Flanders. There you go. And then there's different approaches. Everyone has their own approach. You feel weird calling anyone on the internet by their real name? Think of the children, you monster. Children also have body parts. It's okay. I don't know why I'm dying on this hill. I do believe it though. Okay. What? Tobias Funk? Diddly diddle do or whatever? What? Oh, because of Ned Flanders. Yeah, he always says stuff like that. Diddly doodly. Doesn't he like add it to his sentences? Oh, pizza woman? That's a good idea. That's gonna be kind of difficult to fit, but it's a good idea. We can put her in the back. She has a very distinct shape, so I think we could put her big pizza blades and her body. I think that'll fit. That's a good call. You've never seen anything about The Simpsons but the movie? The movie was pretty good, from what I remember. Oh my god, I'm struggling so much. I think I need to do this. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay. Alright, because his body is gonna go like this and then off around the back, so then he's white underneath. So his stomach is here and there and here, so that's fine. Okay, and then I need to make his eyeballs. And, okay, then we have to do the white parts. And, yeah. You think you saw it years ago, but you didn't play it? Simpsons Hit and Run? Surely Gilbert needs to make an appearance in this art, him being the character that started it all? If you want to redeem it, Tex, I can add him. I can add him in his little hat. Do you know everything about The Simpsons without ever watching it too? You've been called out? Damn. The two of you are beefing. That's a good idea though, Tex, but yeah, you should redeem it. Just because that way it's all fair, and that way also I have a log of everything that I need to add, because it goes into the like redeem queue and then I have it there. And I don't think we're gonna finish this today, especially considering how long it's taking me to draw a snake. Man, we've been going really slow. I added this guy, I added this legs, and this dog. You just have the thought of redeeming the entire cast of The Simpsons, like those posters you can get? Maybe, maybe don't. Maybe don't redeem that. I mean, you could. It just makes me, stressed. Because that sounds like it would be really hard to add. You wouldn't? It was a joke? Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear it's a joke. You're not trying to torture me? Okay, good. I appreciate that. I'm also not trying to torture me. Gilbert appearance? Alright, hell yeah. I can add that. That's doable. All things are possible. That's not true. Lots of things are possible. Okay. Alright, he's white. All over here. An egg, an Easter egg, if you will. Okay, sure. One cheese. Okay, I can do that. I think I already have, because I have that cheese in pixel art. I made it in this software, so I think I can even just take that specific cheese that is there and just put it in. Wait, we're not trying to torture Sofiga for legal purposes. This is also a joke? Yeah, we're not. Good point. Thanks for pointing that out. We're totally not trying to do that. So I'm glad that you mentioned it, in case anyone was confused. Because I agree, we're not trying to. I'm also, so what I'm doing when I'm zooming out, I'm looking at his body pattern because I'm trying to put the pattern on him here. And I don't know it by heart, I will be honest. I don't. Imagine being able to summon cheese at will. That would be cool. You missed what you're talking about, but it made you imagine an Armored Core crossover with the sitcom? Okay, I missed everything. Cheesemancy? Should I be burned? Nobody should be burned. Did I know that Sophia means wisdom? I did. I did know that. Okay. What the fuck am I doing? Right. Well, I'm continuing to add the pattern. I'm gonna take some liberties as far as how the pattern looks. Not that I'm gonna make it not accurate, I'm just gonna like slide things around so that they will look nice on what parts of the body are showing. Okay. That's fine. Okay. I guess I could have the white part showing here. I don't know. Seinfeld wasn't even. Sofiga means faffdom. What if you redeem someone being burned? Parlian's trying to fuse Japanese mecha video games with Western Disney sitcoms. I mean, you can redeem someone being burned if you want. The point that I'm making is not that no one is burned. People are burned. Nobody should be burned. People are burned. You prove nothing by saying that, by making me draw a person that's burned. It doesn't change the fact that they shouldn't be burned. My own art would be celebrating that. I don't have to be celebrating that. I'm just drawing a person being burned. I could even throw one of these at him. You can't see what that is. You can't see it either because of the color. I could throw one of these at him. No burn. I could be like, no, at the end. No burning zone. There's lots of things I could do. Okay. Oh god, what the fuck was I doing? Right. Trying to pay attention. Okay. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Sofiga the Unburnt. What if you require a fire extinguisher? How many more slots am I gonna take? Technically, there's no limit. So, that was, yeah, I don't know. I should probably turn it off. I've been meaning to like turn it off every stream. And then I'm like, no, but what if somebody has an idea or they didn't see this before and they want to add and like be a part of it? Like they should be able to be a part of it. And I think that I agree with that. You know? The number 4? See? Yev wanted to add the number 4 and we would have missed out on that. First come, first come, first serve, motherfuckers. Drink, damn you. See, the number 4 is easy to add. I can add that. Like, especially if it's a small thing. I don't want to shut anybody out. It's important. I'm just gonna make all these light because I find it easier to shade this way than the other way. Okay, what the fuck am I doing? Right, I need to add that part and then the other parts. I'm definitely overthinking this and it's making it take longer. Okay, he's got this little spot here. And then this spot has spots on it. Okay, and then we go across. Alright, then there's more spots. I'm trying to make it look like a thing. Well, not like a thing, like Gimli. Bro, what? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Because this looks too, like, neat. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Okay. So then he is dark with a light line? That's how I draw him? I don't know what's going on. Burned or soaked? Burned or drowned? Which is better? Ahem. Fuck. What happened? And then you get banned. Superior would never say F words. You only swear in your mind and when you're quoting things other people have said. Is that true? Do you not swear, Superior? I mean, like in the chat. Is Tex okay? No. It took you aback when you swore the other night. I think you read it. When you read it, you censored it. Oh, you're talking about Superior? I feel like I haven't noticed that you don't do it, but now that you're mentioning it, I'm like, maybe you don't. I don't know. Drowning might not be bad all the way through, but you hear its agony. I think it's pretty terrible, but I feel like if I had to burn or drown, I'd probably drown. I don't know. Yeah, I'd probably drown if I have to choose. Which I don't. Those are not my choices right now. So that's good. But no, what the... Bro. You bet I haven't even noticed that we're all wearing the same shirt tonight? Oh my god, are you guys all wearing the same shirt? I've been pranked. I can't believe this has happened. This music is jamming. Okay. What the fuck am I doing? That? I guess? I feel like this does not look very good. God, my eyes itchy. You hate this thought experiment? You haven't noticed that we're all wearing the same shirts either? Apparently Frickle Freckles isn't wearing any shirt. You're wearing a Queequeg shirt. We're all wearing Three Stooges shirts, right? Neither am I. Tex isn't wearing a shirt. Okay. We knew you would forget to play along, so we just wore what you did. Oh, damn. Excuse me? You're wearing the skin of your enemies? Oh. You wish you had a Stooges shirt? You're fully clothed? Okay. Well, that's great. Good for you. Proud of you. It's a big accomplishment. Not like for you specifically, but just in general. It's a good time. It's a good day to have clothes. Okay. Okay, I think I don't know. I think it's like in a place. It needs a tongue, but then... Okay, I think we have a snake in a tree. It's Gimli in a tree. There he is. Okay, so that's another one. Done. I am making progress. Doesn't feel like it. Great job. Thank you. Okay, Taco Bell done. Snake done. Annoying Dog Undertale done. Frog Detective cameo. Right. Right. Okay, I can do that. There's a space for it even, which is good. Boom. Frog Detective. Where do I put the photo when I'm done? Oh, the art, you mean? It's gonna be the channel offline banner. Can you print it out and put it on your fridge? Yeah, sure, if you want. I can, when we're done, I'm gonna export this and put it as the channel offline banner. So like when the stream is over, when I turn it off, it'll go to this image instead of just like the last frame / black screen. But after I export it, I'll put it in the Discord so that you guys can download it at nice quality, and you can do whatever you want with it. Censored fart? What? Pants are for cowards? You can't pull a fast one on me, you little fart. A Melzy follower? Nice. Oh, I'm assuming because of the emote. This is in 4K, right? It could be in as many K as you want. You actually do love this? I'm really glad. I'm really glad you do. I assume you're talking about the art. I hope you're talking about the art. Because I like it too, and I think it's fun, and I don't know, it's like a fun concept. Because we're all adding like a little bit to it. You love the word this. That's true, you can just like say it and... Yes, the art? Okay, I'm glad. That's what I thought you meant. But then I was like, oh, I should hedge that in case you're like, I was talking about my Pokemon cards, okay? God. I was talking about this egg I was eating. Okay, I don't know why you thought that was about you. It happens and then I feel so bad. Okay. Frog Detective. I'm gonna look up a picture so we can have a reference. Frog Detective is pretty simple, so I don't think it should be too bad. Aw, what a cutie. What a great game. I'm gonna take a picture of it so that we can have it. I'm gonna import it so you guys can see. In case you don't know who this lovely frog is. Okay. Import. Hey, there it is. They don't know about your rare Charizard Holo. It's really good and fun. It's been fun watching how I think and work. Yeah, I hope that that's interesting too, from an art perspective. But I'm also trying to keep up with you guys and like chat and not just go into my zone and work. Because when I do work on stuff like genuinely, not that this isn't genuine, but just like it's for the stream and everything as well, I just get in the zone and I don't take any breaks. I just kind of do my thing. Imagine being genuine. I would never do that. Who would do that? Who is genuine? Okay, I'm looking. So I know I picked that color from that image, but that image is like more yellow than Frog Detective is in the games. So I'm gonna try to like match it to the games a little bit. I also do need him to stand out from the grass, so can't be too like dark. Isn't that an R&B artist? It's okay, we're just insulting each other? I know. I'm trying to trying to make sure everything's okay. Alright, we can do the eyeballs. Ow. Okay. It's probably too big. Yes, it is. Who was Frog Detective's friend? Mystery Monkey? Yeah, there was Mystery Monkey. And then there was the Lobster Cop. And there were a lot of characters. Also, let me just... I'm gonna move this to behind the tree. Oh god, I just let that go in a random spot. Okay. Tree petals. Tree. Okay, just so that I don't have to like worry about making it cut off in the right way. What? Excuse me? Oh, I put it there. Okay. No, I want it here. Yeah, okay, it's good. Mystery Monkey had the clue power? Who was the wizard one? Oh yeah, that wizard. Yeah, there was a whole game about the wizard. The lizard wizard or something like that. It was like the invisible wizard. It was an invisible wizard. She moved to a new town and she was invisible. King Gizzard and the lizard wizard. I forget if she was I think she was a lizard, but I don't remember. I can't say for certain. I'm not qualified to make these memories. I'm not qualified to have memories. Okay. That's roughly Frog Detective shaped. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Alright, and then... oh yeah, we need to draw the little hat, too. Because that was an addendum to the request that I will honor. So I feel like... I'm debating if those little nuggets should be there or not. I think they should. Okay. We need to get the pupil color. It's like gray. Music moment is a pretty regular message. You just typed music moment. What happened? Music moment? You think you genuinely have brain damage? Bang, bang, bang. This is the memory police. Open up. More random than regular. You're contributing to the fall of language? We can all contribute. Oh, he looks sad. Oh, he looks so sad. Oh no! He looks so sad and scared. No, Frog Detective, don't look scared and sad. That's not canon. Oh man, if I do him this way, he's gonna look angry. Oh no, wait, that's the same. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out how... I'm trying to figure out how to make this the other way. But my brain's having a hard time with that. It's trying. It's trying to do it. This is not canon. You saw that ending? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, there's parts of the game where Frog Detective is sad, but they don't remain sad. See, the eye's supposed to be like circular. But like, what about that? Then Frog Detective looks angry, and that's definitely not canon. Imagine remaining sad. Dude, who would do that? People don't just like remain sad, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, you're sad, get over it. Just move on. Whoa, that looks like big. Okay, the other thing is that they, you know what else? You forever imagine that frog speaking in Germa's voice? I don't know. Yeah. I guess. Frog Detective's eyes also like really high up. And the reason I'm thinking about that is because we need the smile to be there, because Frog Detective's smile is like super important. It's a big part of what makes it Frog Detective and not just a frog. See, like that eyeball looks too big. It looks like blown out. Frog Detective has like an approachable, friendly vibe. Should I just insist that they remain square? I mean, square is always good, I guess. Like, now Frog Detective looks too, like, surprised. Frog Detective doesn't get surprised that easily. Maybe that? I don't know. What about the nose? Oh, we'll add it. We're gonna add everything. I'm just trying to get the eyes right first. That has big Instagram influencer energy. I assume it's an iteration. He's a streamer. He made the rat song. Superior knows everything. The animation was on YouTube. Jerem is one of the 4 content creators you've semi-watched consistently for like the past decade. Maybe that says something about you. You like the squares? I like the squares too. I think that it's like the best that we're gonna get. It just doesn't capture the energy of Frog Detective's eyes. Cause like Frog Detective's eyes are very like, they're like bright and happy and like open, but not like super overly cute or like blown out, or just they're just like, I feel like this has like a little bit of a like wide eyes kind of look, but maybe with the mouth it'll be a little bit less like that, because also like the lack of mouth will make the character look more like that. What? No more art redeems? Grr? Well, there are some limits. The limits are 2 per person per stream. So, you know, I feel like it's fairly generous. That's so many. I know. But the thing is that not everyone's gonna do that. If every person every stream did 2, then we would be dead. But I don't, because the thing is like, you know, if everybody did 2 every stream, it would be terrible. But you know, I assume that people would be excited about it on the first stream, and so then I don't want you to just have like one idea and then you're like, oh wait, I want to do this, and you can't. Oh my god, that's scary looking. So it had to be multiple, you know? Oh boy, that looks so scary! No! It's so difficult. You know what I didn't think about? I didn't think that putting Frog Detective at an angle would make it like so hard to make it not look creepy. But like the eyes and the mouth are both getting fucked up by it being at an angle. You wanna know how I got these scars? Like I think if Frog Detective was straight up and down, this would be fine. See, this is one of the things with pixel art that I find kind of fun, is like, you run into stuff like this and it's kind of an interesting challenge, because like you wouldn't expect that to be a problem. Like, oh, I'll just draw my character however I want. But then like, it's like, oh, you put your character at an angle and suddenly they look like a psychopath because this looks like jagged teeth. And it looks really strange. It doesn't look creepy. I feel like it kind of does. It looks like teeth, like he's like, ah. I don't know. He's got like a little munching like mouth or something. You don't see teeth? It's just making a big smile? He has a big smile in real life. It's even bigger. It goes like all the way across. I don't know. I'm just thinking if I should make it thick or not. If that helps. Kinda. You were just altering your knife to the throat since it was too much, it seems, for people. Make it me on a bike holding a knife chasing after you. Okay. Okay, I think I can do that. I'm just trying to think if I can make a bicycle. Like how small I can make a bicycle. Because if I could, then I'd put it in the background. And have it be like, you know, like, or like little. Oh boy. Okay, okay. And then it's text. How are you gonna know it's text? How are you gonna know there's a knife? Maybe I have to make it bigger than this. Doesn't look like... I mean, colors would help. I'm just brainstorming. Because then we can have like a knife. I don't know. Without the bike, then it's too difficult. I don't know. What does it look like to gift subs? The shape of the state of Texas? Draw her gifting subs? Yeah, how could you even do that? I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll find a spot. I'll keep it in mind. I don't know if the mouth should be one thick or two. Maybe one. Maybe one is fine. Like this. Okay. And then we just have to do this part. Which just comes down from the mouth. And then we can add a little bit of the sweater. Rock Detective does always have that brown sweater. There we go. Okay, so that's mostly done. I'm not in Texas. That's also true. And it does have nothing to do... Texas name has nothing to do with Texas. At least you're imagining a fun image. I thought I was better than this. What is that supposed to mean? I thought you were better than this? Oh, I thought you were better than this. Throwing a submarine? Oh, because gifting subs. Oh, okay. I got it. You're at least imagining a fun image. I mean, you know, throwing a submarine is good. Oh, looks. Yeah, see, look at what you did to Sophiga. Yeah, look at what you did. I don't even know what you did. Okay, here's the other question. We have Frog Detective, but then do we need to have like the magnifying glass? And stuff? I don't know. Oh, the hat. I forgot about the hat. The little hat. Also, we're gonna shade it. We will do that. I'm not gonna not do that. Although the shading on Frog Detective isn't that sophisticated, so I won't go crazy, but I do want to have some shading. Okay. Oh boy. We're just gonna have to hope that this will read as a hat somehow. And that's not gonna be a terrible time. Hey, okay. That could have been worse. Redeem camp counselor burning and everyone is happy about it? Whoa, what? That's also not how that works, but oh my god. It's a cheese thing. But how am I gonna do that? How am I gonna add that? I don't even know what your camp counselor looks like. A cheese thing? Yeah, you know, the cheese. I don't want to explain further so that you don't redeem it. You know about the cheese, man. His head was probably a block of cheese. The G in Gone looks like a fish to me. What? In what sense? Like the head of a fish? Oh yeah, it does. It looks like an angelfish swimming. There's the eyeball and the mouth. Yeah, it does. Redeem what Parlian redeemed being invisible. There we go, I got you. Oh, got him! Look, you gotta know so that you don't actually accidentally redeem it. Well, you know, it's one of the channel point redeems. Like, you go down to the cheese. A slice of cheese floating in the water? See, that's a good redeem because that's something that I can add that's, like, small and, like, it's like an Easter egg, you know? Which has also been redeemed. But, like, you know, you can just add, like, a little piece of cheese over here. And it's just floating in the water, and you give it some, like, holes, like it's like a Swiss cheese. And then you're like, it's cheese, you know? Anyway. I love Frog Detective's hat. I just want to point out that it's amazing. But anyway. Okay, we gotta do a little bit of something over here with this. That is too subtle. Okay. Color replacer. Scatter. Duck from Duck Game? What, Duck Detective? Oh, maybe that's too strong. It's too strong! Get it out of there. I didn't think that would come out that strong. That's better. Okay, just a little texture? I don't know if I like the texture actually on Frog Detective. I feel like I like it on most of the other things, but I don't know if I like it on Frog Detective. It's kind of okay with or without it. You forgot I had genuine beef with cheese. Wait. I don't have beef with cheese. See, that's funny because you could be saying I have beef, like we have like a gripe, or you could be saying like beef and cheese, like a sandwich. You meant Parlian? Oh, okay. You were talking about thought I was talking about some rule against redeeming cheese? Talking about the time you raged against cheese? Annoying duck chap? The thief one? What? Duck from Duck Game, the thief one, annoying duck chap. What is that? Rage against the cheese? Bee Chief sounds pretty cool. Steven, what's the duck? What are you talking about? He means the Untitled Goose Game? Oh, Untitled Goose Game? How do you guys figure that out? I do like that goose. But I'm sticking by it. You guys, if you want something to be added, you have to officially redeem it. Then you have to type it out, because otherwise there's no way for me to keep track. Plus it's not fair that way. Or it is fair that way. It's not fair if you just type and you know. He's the annoying duck-a-goose chap, but he's not a duck, he's a goose. You can't blame Steven for not remembering Untitled Goose Game. No, I don't blame him for not remembering it, I just don't... It's a goose, it's not a duck, so I didn't think about a duck. You know? You don't want to actually make me draw such things? Okay, I appreciate it. Not that it's bad to redeem things, it's because we're getting, like, you know, we're getting to be at capacity just with the things that are already redeemed. You forgot you're dumb? Is what I forgot? Except you can't redeem anymore? No, it's 2 per person per stream. So, you can't redeem anymore, Tex. I don't think Steven did 2 this stream. You can redeem 6 things if you wanted? No. No, you can't. Per stream? I know, isn't that messed up? That I did it like that? Isn't that crazy? Because then, like, the more streams it takes me to finish, the more you can add. And so then it's gonna take me longer to finish. You know? I have to shut it off at some point. I just don't want to. But I should. Okay, Frog Detective, Tiny Hat, Behind the Tree. Check. I think we're good with that one. Jabba the Hutt is done. Frog. We have to add a little frog. Okay, that's something we have to add. Drink Damn You. Your third redeem was only an alteration. Right, to have you be on a bicycle chasing me. I'll try to remember that. That was your change to it. Okay. That's fine. Okay, we have to add a frog. So we have to add like a little frog on a lily pad. We can do that. We could put him right there. That would be cute. Where do I want to put him? Probably doesn't matter. Okay. A little frog. Frog. Is Slappy Hutt throwing up metal horns? Yes. Yes, he is. Yeah, that was also redeemed. Beef with cheese? Oh no. Okay. I can add that. I'll put it like a little sandwich on the ground somewhere. Okay. I have a drawing of a frog on a lily pad that I made in this software that I could use as a reference, or I could just not. I think it might be too big. But it is super cute, so it would be nice to be able to, like, use it. Where is it? I have to look for it. Oh boy, I don't remember where I saved this. Oh god. Where did I put it? Oh, it's here. Well, I found it almost immediately. Okay, here. These frogs. I made these frogs. I think it's too big though. Yeah, I think it's too big. It's a massive frog. This is really cute. I was happy with how this came out. I did think it was cute. Damn, should have said violent beef with cheese. Well, the text has been written. Also, I don't know what that means. I don't know how to draw that. I don't know what that is. No one knows what that is. It's not a thing. Belaxation? Is that a pun somehow? Well, okay, so this was a gift that I made for my mom. I think it was for her birthday. So basically it comes from a family joke, I guess. So when me and my brother, actually I don't know if I was born yet. Maybe, it doesn't matter. When my brother was really little, my mom was like a new parent and like stressed out cuz like obviously that is a thing. Hi, CR, hello. And so my mom was like stressed and having a rough day, and my brother was like very little. He could talk, but he was little. And he put his hand on her arm and he said, "Just relax, mommy." And then she always like mentions it because it was cute because he was a kid telling her to relax, and he said "be-lax" because he, you know, was like just learning words. So I wanted it to be like, you know, tie in like a family joke thing and make like a nice. So I printed this out for her as like a poster for her to have at work. Anyway. So yeah, but yeah, I kind of want to use the frog and the lily pad. It's very charming. I'm glad you guys like it. I was proud with how it came out. I think my favorite thing is the koi fish. I keep looking for like a reason to use these for something else, but they're kind of made specifically for this, so there's not a lot of places that I can really use them, but I do like them. Just as far as their scale and like the angle that they're drawn at, you can't really like transplant them that easily. But yeah. Okay, what the fuck was I doing? Right, frog. This frog is probably too big. 30 wide. 17 wide. So that would be a little bit big. The gradient on the belaxation is smooth. I'm trying to. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I did like stripes of replacement and then made it get more like blue. Okay. I guess I should just make a new frog. I like this frog though. This cute frog. I also do like this like blue. Maybe we could use that. I don't know. We just have to draw a frog, okay? Well, there's a lot of ways to draw a frog. And not all of them are correct. But some of them are. There's, it's auto-saving. Good night, Kiteman. Are you going to bed? You should sleep. Good night, Chatteroni Cheese. Good night, Kiteman. Thanks for hanging out. Sleep well. You remember an old cartoon where the characters found a frog that said Bella? So you wondered if that might be a language thing? Oh. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I feel like I know that cartoon. Isn't it like super old? Is it like the frog that... Okay, I don't know if this memory is even real. Is there like a frog that like sings and he has a hat and he gets like buried under a building? Like they're like they like lock him away like underneath like a building, and then somehow when they're like demolishing the building he gets like... I'm thinking of Michigan J. Frog. Yeah, like they like breaking down the building and then he like comes out and he's singing and they're all like, the fuck? What is it? It's real. I can't believe it's real. I was really like, maybe this is just a fucking dream I had, and everyone's gonna be like, no. The ice cream truck? Oh my god, huge announcement? Bro. What time is it? That one's legendary? Yeah, I don't remember it very well. I just remember like they uncover the frog and everyone's like amazed because they're like, oh my god, a singing frog? Like, whoa. But then after a while, they realize like why he was buried in there because he's like super annoying and like never stops singing and he's super loud. And so they're like, oh my god, we should have left him under the building. But I don't remember how it ends, if they like rebury him or what happens. It stopped about a month ago. No more annoying music. Frogdora's box. He also won't sing for profit. Yeah, maybe that's part of it too. That's kind of ringing a bell. Yeah, right, because he's like, I sing for joy and for frogness. I don't sing for money. Okay, we're frogging. It's frogging. God damn it. Do I want this? Like square? I don't know. I'm gonna take this. Wait. No. This? Okay. Okay, and did I just do black? I did. I'm just copying this so I don't have to think about it. Okay, we can go that route, but I think we should go like this. Should we do more? Oh, I see. I put them at an angle. See, that was smart, because then the eyeball can stick off the side, but it doesn't have to be like super crazy. This is kind of funny though. You can't believe I copied myself? What? Don't call me out, bro. What the hell? Don't. Why would you do that? Look at this. The songs always remind you of Spaceballs? What, ice cream truck songs? You like the ice cream truck? You imagine kids who live in a place with no ice cream trucks and how they will never have ice cream truck memories? Well, Slappy has ice cream truck memories. One guy is amazed, but the frog won't perform for anyone but him. Right, the man is driven to ruin trying to prove he can sing, and then he buries the frog where he found him. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's totally ringing a bell. Okay. So here's the thing. We could leave the eyes like this. Hi, Celebramore. Are you winning? Dude, I'm winning. Wait, I'm trying to see if I did your thing yet. I did! Cause I was like, I remember doing it and thinking, oh, you're not here. Here it is! Are you winning, son? There it is. I tried to copy the meme. Get out of here. So it looks like the meme. So there it is. This was my reference. Was this? So there you go. We need to put this on a shirt or a phone case or something. Well, we can have it. We'll start with it being the channel banner. You the Great. Hi, Ross. What's up? And then we'll, Whoa, I did not think about that. Oh god, no, not merch. Well, we were talking about that before and how, like, I like it as an idea, but it stresses me out as, like, a actual thing because, whoa, those eyeballs, because I would want to make sure that everybody got, like, their money's worth and nobody had a bad experience, and I don't know, that everything was done properly. Okay, we could do that, or we could keep the big eyes. And once I took them away, I was kind of like, I miss them. We could do that. We could just have him be like derping out. Okay, wait, whose redeem was it? And are they here? Frickle Frackles. Frickle Frackles was here. Did they go to bed? Or were they here today? I thought they were, but they may not be anymore. Hi, Thievius! W Frog, thank you. I'm working on it. I think it's a little bit creepy at the moment. I feel like the eyes are like creepy somehow. Frickle Frackles was here. They might not be here anymore. Yeah, I think they were here. Because my thought is like to ask the person who redeemed it. Like it's their call. Oh, he looks angry. You'd put this whole thing as a desk mat pad? Ooh. This guy now he looks evil. Where's Finn and Jake? I haven't added them yet, but it's there. It's on the list. It's in my mind. Today I added the circle dog. I added this guy getting crushed for the Oblivion Pillar Crush. I added Frog Detective with the hat. I added a snake in a tree, which I made Gimli, and I added the Are You Winning Son guy. So we've been making progress. Now I'm adding a frog, because that was also redeemed. But Finn and Jake is there. It will get added. Oh, you want the redeem list? That would be a nice thing if I coded that so that it added, like every time someone redeemed, it added it to like a queue of all the things, and then you could, yeah, that would be good. It's kind of too late now to have it. I guess I could manually make it and then have it so that it adds, but I don't. It's like a good idea, and it would be great. You're not asking me to make it just to read it? Oh. Okay. Okay. Let's see. While I read it, we'll zoom out so you can like see everything while I go. Okay. Taco Bell logo. Boom. Done. A snake. That was Frickle Frackles. There. Done. Annoying dog from Undertale. Thogling. Done. Boom. Frog Detective cameo, D Cheeks, boom, right there. Jabba the Hutt from Slappy, there's Jabba. Frog, Frickle Frackles, adding currently. Jimmy, can Gimli wrap around the whole border like a frame? Check. That was the first thing we did. Steamy Swamp, that was from Slappy, and then D Cheeks, it could be a watery swamp. So we have water. I was gonna add steam, I still will, it's just I'm gonna do it at the end because it's more of like a finishing touches type thing, because I don't want to add all these steam lines and then like it covers stuff up, so we'll add it at the end where it makes sense. Chris Patrick, Portal Prince, Circle Dog from Jimmy, that's here. Don't forget the Adventure Time snail from Thogling, haven't added that yet. Wolferine from So Spicy. Boom, we got Wolferine, fuck 'em. A Swamp Lobster, that was from Trig, still have to add that. Duckboat from Trig, that's in there, that's this one. Hummingbird, that's from Enzim. Solaire from Forsaken Stranger. A bunny, that's from Kevin. Celebrimore, are you winning son guy, that's over there. Mogsy wants me to add a tiny black cat, haven't added that yet. Darkstar, a star emitting darkness. Kiteman, a rat wearing a tiny wizard hat, still have to add that. Thogling then also requested like a request from anyone on their tab, but then I don't know if anyone like requested it, so we'll just leave it open. Okay, we're going. Chris, in upper right hand corner, a gray wolf holding a scroll with the secret marmalade recipe, so we haven't added that yet, but we will. Me with a pot on my head, that was from Darkstar. Finn and Jake from Adventure Time. Thievius. That's all on the list. Having faffing on a wooden sign sticking out of the water, that's D cheeks, but so we made faffing out of wood. So that one's finished. Oblivion Pillar Crush, Forsaken Stranger, that's the legs here being crushed by the duck boat. Then we got Spider Tree Mites, so that was Mogsy. We're gonna add Spider Mites to the tree. Let's see what else we got. Okay, then Tex wanted me to have her chasing me on a bicycle with a knife, or her stabbing me in the neck, or choking me. That was the options for that, so we'll see how that turns out. Legacy Squid wanted a squid. Tex also redeemed a Gilbert appearance. Yev wanted 1 cheese. Frickle Frackles wants an egg, an Easter egg. Yev also redeemed the number 4, which we can add. Kiteman redeemed a slice of cheese floating in the water. AdScript redeemed beef and cheese. Beef with cheese. That's the last one, most recent. The art series might go longer than Elden Ring. This is so many. It is. Nice day for faffing, ain't it? But we're getting through them. And a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them are like small things to add. And a lot of them are done already. You didn't realize how many cheese wrecks we already had? My bad. No, it's okay. I want everyone to feel like they're part of this. Like I wanted, because like I could just make something and put it as the background and then it's like, oh, that's cool and like that's fun, but I wanted everyone to feel like they're part of it. You know, like you can look at the end of the stream and be like, hey, there's the thing I requested. Hi, Fan of Light. Hi, So Spicy. Wolverine, fuck him. Yeah. Okay, we gotta keep drawing this frog. I wish that Frickle Frackles was here. So that I could ask them, like, how they want the frog to be. Because we have a lot of options. Like, we can make the frog... Like, we can make the frog angry like this. We can make the frog happy. We can make him derpy. You know, we got a lot of options. Like that. I don't know. I'm not a frog, so I can't say how it should be. Thinking. Because I don't want the mouth and the eyes to connect. But I feel like the wide mouth is like a funny... Ooh, high and small is also good. That's also fun. High and small. That also works. At least it's more interesting than Elden Ring. Is that a compliment? Did you just compliment the stream? Text. What's come over you? You feel like you're part of it? I mean, look at this big nasty Jabba the Hutt. Nobody would redeem this except for you. And so far, it's a smash hit. People love the nasty Jabba the Hutt. You would never, you love cheese? She's changed? Who changed? What's the dog doing? It's Circle Dog! So he's running in a circle. I should add some like whoosh lines so it's clear that he's running and not just like standing awkwardly. Because it kind of just looks like he's like standing weird. I mean, that's also fine, but we should add some like whooshes or something. You thought it was a dog doing a handstand? I'm okay with that. He's like flipped up. I don't know, that's cool. It does look like that. I don't really mind. If I wanted to make it read like definitively that he's circling, I'd have to put this part a little bit lower so that he's like covering more. So it's clear that the body's behind the head, but I think it wouldn't read as well like legs wise. I mean, maybe it'd be okay. I don't know. I don't really I don't know. You're gonna step out of character here and say you actually enjoyed this stream more than my gaming streams? Hey, well, that is a high compliment, and I appreciate hearing it because I'm getting a lot of good feedback on these streams, but it's very different than what I usually do. And so I know for a lot of people that can just be like, that's not what I'm here for, and like they don't want to watch, and that's totally fine. But to get good feedback about it makes me encouraged to do it more, and makes me happy that you guys are enjoying it. So yeah. Someone hacked her account. Who are you? What have you done with Tex? You really like the chill art stuff? I'm glad you guys do. And I mean, I like it too, cuz I mean, originally when I started streaming, my thinking was that like I had a really intense job. I mean, like still do. But and like I kind of felt like I was getting lost in my career a little bit, in the fact that like being in the medical field and doing research, like it's a lot of heavy stuff, and it's like serious, and you have to be a professional, and you have to be on, and like when you talk to patients, like you know, like you have to be serious, not all the time, but like there's an air of like professionalism that people expect and like should expect from like someone who's, you know, like a researcher coming into their room when they're sick and asking them to do something. And so I felt like I was getting absorbed by that and like being serious all the time, and which is fine. But like I'd come home and I'd be tired, and like I wouldn't have any energy to like play games. And it's like something I used to really enjoy. And so I was like, well, if I stream it and I schedule it, then like I'll play the games, and I'll like be silly and like jokey and like make stupid jokes. And it was like an outlet for that, and like a way to like kindle that fire within myself, because I don't know, like a lot of those like stupid jokes are like I feel like an important part of who I am. But there's not a lot of room for that in a hospital. Like some patients are chill about it, and it actually is a relief to them if you joke around, but like most patients don't, you know, want you to do that, and that's totally fine. I like respect that. So it's nice, the point is, it's nice to be able to do art on stream, because like art's another thing that is a really big part of me that sometimes falls by the wayside, because of work and like not having the energy when I come home and whatever. So it's like, I don't know, making this more a part of the stream would be super cool, because it's another thing that I really like doing that's important to me, that I think it would be fun to like have an excuse to do / be like scheduled to do. And I feel like collaborative art is like such a fun thing, and like often, I don't know, like not, I guess it's just not done as much. Like I think a lot of art is about like the artist, and like this is my thing, and I need it to be the way that it needs to be in my mind. And I totally make art like that too, where I'm like, I don't want, you know, someone else's opinion, like this piece of art is the way that I want it to be. But I feel like there's something really special about like letting go of the final art piece, and that like if somebody's like, I want a big cheese on it, and you're just like, okay, let's make it work, and like it's gonna be something that I never would have made on my own. Like I think there's something special about that too. More of this over gaming? You vote yes? Well, that's a big encouragement, because Tex, you've been here like longer than most people. I mean, I know Ross was just here, so that's one person who's got you beat, but there's not many. Can you commission some artwork for your Dune Guild Discord channel? Yes, sure. I'm happy to do that, but I have to say my time is very limited, so you'd have to be very flexible with like when it's gonna get done, because that's something that sounds really fun and that would make me really happy to do. But I would need a very flexible deadline because yeah. Text volunteers to pay me for it, you'll describe. I'm saying this really wholesome thing and chat's talking about their crushed souls. Oh, because of work? Work can be really soul-crushing, and you know, at least in the US, I think it's probably true in a lot of places, but in the US, where it's what I've experienced with, there's a lot of focus on career and work and like putting your work before everything else, and I'm somebody that will often do that, but I think it's important too to like feed your soul and do things that you like to do just because you like to do them. And like that doesn't mean that they don't have to require effort though. And I'm not saying you have to always do things that require effort, but like I don't know, like sometimes people talk about like their free time and like relaxing and stuff, and I think like part of relaxing is like literally just letting go and doing nothing all day and like sleeping all day, and that's like important. But I think another part of relaxing is like putting in the effort to do things that are just for you. And like for me that includes like making a piece of art or like doing a craft project that I think would be exciting, and like I don't know, like you can expend effort in a way that's restorative and like restful. I don't know. Oh, hi Zero Cool. Wait, no, I said hi to you. No, you just added me. Okay, charge him exorbitant amounts of money. There you go. You want 3 Fremen standing next to each other, standing next to their crashed ornithopter, hitchhiking, trying to get a ride from a passing sandworm? I mean, that sounds hard to make, but I could try. I could try. We'd have to talk details though. I don't know. I've never like taken an art commission before, so I don't really know much about how that works. Ornithopter is basically a helicopter, but it flies like a dragonfly. I recently saw the Dune movies, so I actually do know what it is. A friend of mine wanted to see them, so I was like, okay. But otherwise I wouldn't know. Okay. Hi Z-Frag, you found out what art is through this stream? Dude, sometimes you gotta know what art is. And I'm happy to be the person to educate. I think the lily pad looked better when it was like thicker. But it looks like the frog is like sitting like back, not in the center. But you know what, that's fine. Frogs don't sit on the center of lily pads, okay? That's not a thing. That's not real. Okay. What happened? You tried to AI art that today, but it didn't work. You'll have to draw it yourself. Did I understand the movie without reading the books? I think so. I mean, I'm sure there's like nuances that are lost, but I feel like I did. Let's see. Okay, I didn't do much shading-wise for these ones. But I did a little bit. I don't know if I want to copy that. You don't think you can repeat yourself enough? Hey, you can't directly repeat yourself like that? Well, man, I was just kidding. Read my heartfelt messages, coward. Wait, there was a heartfelt message? Did I miss it? Oh, you're really happy I stream? It's a lot of fun to hang out and joke every week. You really appreciate my silliness and lighthearted fake fights we have. Spending your time joking here with us? Oh, that's really sweet. Oh, that makes me happy. I like that too. Yeah, I like the fake fights. They're fun. And then Tex is just over here doing real fights. And I mean, you know, sometimes you need that. What am I doing? Oh, I'm in the wrong layer. I'm in the wrong layer, everyone. There are no fake fights here? No? I've never had a fake fight in my life. So if I've ever said anything mean to you, I meant that shit. And I would never take it back. I'm trying to think if I like that or not. I don't think I do. It doesn't really make sense. I don't think it's necessary either. Talking about the shading. Okay. May your blades chip and shatter. You're kind of bleeding out from all the Tex thrashing. You remember the one time I said superior? That's not how you spell it. And then you started crying. Was that like really early on when you joined? You think you go to bed, you've been putting off flossing and brushing your teeth, but it's time. I feel you. I gotta wrap up too. I'm over time and I can't do it because I've been having to get up really early to start in the mornings, and then like if I stay up like I don't sleep enough, it's not good. So I just want to finish this frog and keep vibing, but it's not. I should go to bed too. I'll just tell everyone at work. I'll be like, but I had to put shading on a lily pad. You don't understand. It wasn't a choice, it's an obligation. Who else is gonna shade a lily pad, man? In this day and age? Oh my god, whoa. Okay, nix this if I already have too much. But Icarus the rat riding a skateboard along Gimli. Alternatively, he could have a big strawberry. You don't know why you keep thinking about a strawberry? No, I can totally add that. Yeah, we can have him on a skateboard. That's a good one too, because it'll be like a throwback to your art from the Elden Ring stuff. No, that's a good call. We can add that for sure. Okay. I feel like the frog is good. The only thing I wish is that it looked like it was underneath or like between the F's, but it's okay that it's not. The other thing that I'm now thinking about too is that he's like very saturated and it kind of is like stealing the show a little bit. But that's okay, he's cute. Tell them that and then start crying about pixel art? What? One time you stubbed your toe in your herb garden and only cried for 20 minutes? Hey, you're improving. That's a big growth? Personal growth? Personal milestone? You do like strawberries? Strawberries are great. Frog is the commander of this chaos? I guess it is. Well, if we see Frickle Frackles the next time, well, next Thursday, when I'm drawing again, I'll have to ask them what they think about this frog. Okay, but I gotta go to bed. God damn it. Slappy's growing into a big boy? I guess. I don't know. You were quoting SpongeBob? Okay, so then maybe not. Do you ever want to hear that's a big growth from someone in the medical department? I know, that's why I was thinking, like, I don't know how to... Yikes. I don't know how to... I don't know. We're all exhausted from this? I guess. Well, anyway, okay, we made some good progress. We added some stuff. We got probably more. That's the thing. I think I got like more redeems than things I actually added, but like that's okay. It's fine. Maybe I'll have to turn it off for next stream. I don't know, but I don't want to do that. It's a problem for another day. Maybe they'll just keep stacking forever. They might. It could happen. Anyway, yeah, okay, that's saved. We can admire it for a minute. Some progress is still progress? No, it definitely is. I'm getting there. Yeah, okay. Banner will probably need to get bigger. No, it's... This is it. Because there wouldn't be an easy way to move this to a new document because of all the layers. Maybe there is a way to like make the document bigger that honors the layers. Okay, that's possible. Either way, I don't want to do it because of the border. It would fuck the whole border up. Start at 50%, make 12% progress, and at 30%? Yeah, exactly. Okay, no, we need to go big face. I keep getting distracted. We'd have to extend Gimli? Yeah, we'd have to extend him and I'd have to draw more of his body and just, no. Because also his pattern is his pattern. He doesn't have more pattern. You enjoyed this stream? You didn't mean to imply it seemed like I wasn't trying before. The stream was enjoyable as any other. Have a good one and thanks for streaming today. Oh no, don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So big, this face. It's big. Thanks for the art stream. Everyone stay out of jail this weekend. Final May pumpkin. Yeah, that's true. We'll have the June pumpkin. June comes after May. The June pumpkin next time, which I totally have made, of course, obviously, even though you guys just saw the document and saw that it wasn't in there. Thank you, hugs. Yeah, I'm really glad you enjoyed. Yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. I will be back on Tuesday with more Oblivion. We will be doing the main quest still. And then next Thursday we'll be back with more art and more jams. So yeah, everybody take care, have good weekends, have good times, and yeah, thanks for joining for this and adding to the art. See ya. Thanks, homie. You had a great time. See you next time. I'm really glad to hear that. Thanks. And I won't get used to you being nice, Tex. I know the drill. I know. Bile, I was looking for you earlier. Wait, Freckles is here. Wait. No. Okay, well, Freckles, I drew your frog. We have to confer about it next time. Not now. But I drew your frog and I wanted your opinion. Thank you. Of course. Don't feel bad that you weren't here. It's just I was like, oh, if you're here, I was gonna ask your opinion, but we'll confer next time. You're sure it's perfect? Well, I gotta ask. Okay, anyway. Alright, y'all. Have good times, have good days, take care, everyone, and I will see you on Tuesday with more Oblivion, and if not, on Thursday with more art. Bye everyone. Take care, guys. See you next time. Bye. Peace.